So yes, I made $275K this past month selling literally squirting orgasm videos. This video is probably gonna, upset a few people, but I don't really give a shit because I'm making this video in hopes that it will help another content creator out there like me to become more successful, because I know what it feels like to be stuck and broke and it fucking sucks. And I know that we can all make a shit ton of money right now selling our content online. So I'm just gonna prove it to you so you know that I'm not full of shit. Here's the date. It's the 4th. I can do this. Today's date. Here you go. I live in Redlands, don't tell anybody. And here's my Connective account. Okay, so here's the date. Let's go for the last month, which was April. Go. Okay, so here you go. This is what we've done. Gross revenue, net revenue, 253. So here's the thing though. I did this entirely without an Instagram following, without Reddit post, without a Twitter account. I've done this entirely different than most people are selling their adult content online right now. And I think there's a common misconception about selling adult content online, and that's that you can't do it with your own website. And you have to do it using other platforms like OnlyFans or Pornhub or ManyVids or Clips for Sale or Friendsly or any of these other sites. And I don't know if this is proof enough for you to know that you absolutely can do it without using those sites. Here, actually, I wasn't gonna do this, but I'll show you this. Let's just do this year. And obviously this was a good couple of days, but here you go. Gross, just over $1 million. And it's only been, we're in May. So, and I'm not showing this to you to brag, I'm just showing it to you so you know that there are better options out there. And the nice thing about doing it with your own website is that you get to use all the tools that, sorry, my camera just stopped. So like I was saying though, the best part about doing it the way that I've done it is that, well, there's a whole bunch of reasons, but the main reason is that, like the overarching reason is that I'm able to use mainstream digital marketing practices that push forward my efforts. Whereas like if you're doing it on OnlyFans or Clips for Sale or any of these other sites, it's very difficult to use mainstream digital marketing practices because you're restricted by those platforms to their box. Now, you gotta think outside the box when you're marketing too. And if you're forced into a certain way of selling, it's very difficult to win. On these other platforms, you're restricted to really bad analytics, really bad reporting. You can't get basic information like conversion rate, opt-in rate, any of these, cost per acquisition. These are like main driving factors when running a business online. And the other problem with doing it, I guess the way that most people are doing it, is that you have to be good at social media. What I mean is you're not going to be successful with an OnlyFans and another one of these platforms unless you're good at playing the social media game. And that social media game is pretty difficult for a lot of people that are introverted or, less likely to pour hours and hours of their time into being active on these accounts. This is something I just simply don't have the time to do. I don't have the patience for that shit. I have way too much ADHD to be sitting around scouring Reddit for a possible new subscriber, or constantly putting together crafty social media posts for my Instagram. I just don't know how to do that shit. And I think that it takes a lot longer to get to numbers like this when you're rebilling $500,000 plus in 5 months. I think that that's a difficult thing to achieve through these other avenues. Now, I'm not saying that this way is easy. By no means is it easy, but at least you have somewhere to turn when you're stuck. Like if you're trying to do something and you can't figure out why it's not working properly, there's resources available in the mainstream digital marketing space that you can lean on to help you get to where you want to be. Like if you're trying to do a launch of a new video, it's very easy to find material and vendors and other websites to help you if you're using your own website. Now, 10 years ago, this wasn't easy. Shit, 5 years ago, this wasn't easy. Even 3 years ago, this wasn't easy. But a lot of stuff has changed recently that's given us tools that will help us be more successful. And I think there's a big mind shift that needs to happen, which is, mind shift isn't the right word, a big mindset difference. You need to change your mindset to get to running a business like this. Now, this type of a business will build wealth. It won't just make you rich. This is something that is ongoing. We have shit tons of customers that we can constantly market new products to, other products to. There's like big multitude of things that we can do by owning this customer data, which is something that you also don't necessarily get with OnlyFans or even Instagram or any of these other places. That this is a huge leverage for us here too. So I know this video is going to piss a lot of people off. I was literally broke not that long ago. I didn't even graduate high school. So you might be thinking like I'm technically savvy or whatever, but that's bullshit. I'm fucking not. I just understand marketing concepts by seeing what other people are doing in the mainstream space, and I just apply it directly to adult content. It's that fucking simple. And I see all these content creators literally like banging their head against the table trying to get traction with OnlyFans or Pornhub or Instagram or all these other ways that I think are much harder than the way that we're selling our content. So yeah, go ahead and roast me in the comments. I can't wait to see all the bullshit that comes in, all the haters. Hopefully for a couple of you, this is going to give you some hope and let you know that there is a better way out there than grinding at adding a couple of subscribers a day to your OnlyFans or wherever the fuck you are. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to post this video because I keep saying OnlyFans. I'll probably end up getting banned or whatever. I'm going to have to put this on YouTube. Maybe I'll have to beep out all the times that I say this shit. Honestly, don't know. We'll see what happens. So here it is. And yeah.